Alright, I've been wanting to make a devlog for a while now, but I just don't know where to start, so I guess this is gonna be it. Hello there, I'm NeverJam, and I'm an indie developer making this little combat platformer called SpiderHeck. It's about spiders with copyright-free laser swords fighting each other in deadly combat. There's also other weapons, there's physics. It's all blends together in this lovely mix of badassery and really awkward, funny moments. I guess a good point where to start the devlog video series that might not turn into series is explaining how I got the idea. That's actually something people ask me quite often. They see the game and they go like, whoa, how did you come up with that? That's so crazy. That's such a good idea. How many drugs did you do? Did you just sit on a couch and just mash words together? How, man? Explain. And the truth is, there was no like an idea moment. It just kind of happened. I started off just wanting to make a game and took some criteria in mind, mainly wanting to make something small and wanting to make something physics-based. And I don't know, eventually I kind of arrived there. I started off by trying to figure out how to actually do a physics character. And the first thing I learned how to make was a little leg. Well, it's actually just a joint, but I guess all legs are just a combination of joints anyway, right? So I made that, and then I was like, alright, how do I make a human? And straight away, from one joint, I was like, alright, humans. And that didn't really work, because holding a human upright is kind of tough. So when that didn't work, I was like, okay, what do I do? I guess I could just add more legs to stabilize it, and then suddenly clicked was, okay, more legs, that's a spider. Let's just do spiders. And I made a spider. Well, sort of. It has 6 legs, and as you see on screen, it's super basic looking, but it's sort of spider-ish, right? Or some stick bug thing. And yeah, that was the start of it. And then from that stage, I was like, okay, I have this really awkward creature that kind of moves about. Well, what should it do? Okay, it should crawl on walls probably, so I took some time, figured out how to do that. Boom, it's crawling on walls. Awesome. When it was crawling on walls, next thing I know, I'm jumping off those walls and thinking, it could really do with some web swinging now. And I added some web swinging. And at that stage, it was starting to look like a pretty cool movement system. I was like, all right, let's keep moving in this direction. I made some courses for it. I refined the web swinging a bunch, made a couple of versions of the rope. That was going fine, and with some time I realized, oh, I'm sort of making a platformer here. The thing with platformers though is that it's one of those things that first time indie devs probably shouldn't make. At least that's the advice going around, because it's kind of hard to sell them, and it's something that everyone does. So when I realized that, I was like, oh no, what have I done? Also, I was spending a lot of time making the platformer levels, which people could beat in seconds. So I would have to spend hours making something that someone would just blast past in seconds, and that was really demoralizing. So at that stage, I was like, okay, what can I do? And at some point I was like, okay, wait, well, what if I gave these things weapons? I mean, that's the oldest trick in the book. I gave them these little rocket fist things to punch each other with, because I thought, let's make them into mechs. Or whatever, I don't know. And I added the ability to have 2 spiders with 2 controllers, and I played it with a friend, and it was already clicking. That was kind of fun. And at that stage, I was like, okay, I should probably have multiple weapons. And then in my mind, I was like, okay, what's a weapon that people would nerd out about? What's a weapon that would make it really good, well, really good marketing material, I guess. And I figured, well, people for some reason, like these laser swords that haven't really been in any other franchise. So I should probably use that. So I added that, and boom, there we have it. I started off with just a leg, and then just followed the things that kind of felt natural, and there I arrived at spiders with particle blades.